What's up, dudes? Happy Sunday. You're getting a video from me today because, well, I felt like it. I'm not going to edit this one. This is going straight through right now, assuming that nobody opens that door, which they always fucking do. Anyways, so everybody's always asking me, how do I know if I have a spirit attachment? There are so many signs. Do you feel haunted? Is haunted shit happening around you? Are you hearing voices? Or is there a manipulation of electricity in your home? Do you feel static at your fingertips? Do you feel like you get touched? Do you feel an eerie feeling like somebody's watching you, standing over you, in your closet, under your bed, in the corner of your room? Do you always feel like eyes are on you? Okay, these are some of the signs. Also, very rancid smells. I know that sounds fucking sickening, and it is, but these are one of the things that can happen when these darker entities come around. They put off like this horrendous fucking odor, and that's one thing that you can look out for. Not that you should look out for it, because it fucking sucks when it happens, but it's one of the things you can note. Scratches. Are you getting scratched? Are things happening at certain times? Are things happening at midnight? Are they happening at 3 a.m.? Are they happening throughout your day? It doesn't have to be at the witching hour, guys, for spiritual activity to happen to you. It just so happens that some of the darker things really come alive during those times, stronger than other times. Any spirit can communicate with you or make their presence known throughout the day. It doesn't have to be nighttime. Things can happen to you at 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m. I've seen this. I've tested it. My favorite time to hunt is during the day. So these are some of the things that you can look forward to and that you can look for, not look forward to, but you can also do EVP sessions just to see. I mean, you can, if you don't have a digital voice recorder or a spirit box. I'm using my phone right now to make this video because I was like, you know what? I'm not going to edit it. I'm going to put something out today and answer one of these questions that I get asked the most. I'm using the video recorder on my phone. I could very well pick up an EVP while I'm making this video for you guys. Who knows? You guys might hear it, and if you do, timestamp it below. This is how easy it is for you. Take your phone, hit the video recorder on, and ask a question. Give time for them to give a response. Do it again, and then play it back and listen to see what's communicating with you. Is it saying things like help, pain, what's going on? Or is it saying things like die, murder, kill you? If it's saying shit like that, then you maybe have a fucking problem. But if it's saying help and stuff like that, don't assume that you have a demon, because that's most likely not the case. So definitely there's some easy ways to do it. You can also draw a line on a table, on the floor. You can use chalk, crayon, whatever you want, and put like little knickknacks on it straight in the line and leave it there overnight. But before you leave it, say to them, if there's anything here, can you move one of these items that have sat here? And just leave it there. And then when you come back the next day, see if anything's moved off that line. That's a pretty old school, effective method that an old good friend taught me. And, it's something that is easy. It's accessible for you to do. You can use anything. I mean, just try and use lighter weight items if you can. If you have an EMF detector, ask questions and see if it manipulates the EMF at all. It doesn't have to go all the way to red. If it just manipulates it a little bit, and it feels like a response, and then it's continuously happening, then you can call it direct communication. So that's something to, validate that, hey, you have something attached to you or you have a haunting going on. Let me say this. When we say attached, it doesn't mean that they're inside you. It don't mean they can't manipulate what's inside you. It doesn't mean that they can't manipulate your mind. But they don't physically get inside you and then just take control of you and your body's on autopilot and you're a fucking robot. That's not the way it works. They manipulate us from outside of our body. We call it an attachment because they won't leave us alone, because they are attached to us for some reason that we may not know. We may have a good idea. We maybe get close to it, but there is so much to this, guys. We're never going to know every single thing about it, but we can know as much as we can about it. And that's where I feel like I'm at in the field. I understand it in every aspect. So when people come to me, I feel like I can give them the most professional advice that anybody else is going to be able to give to them. Attachments are real. These things can follow you. They can manipulate your decision making, your emotions. That's a bad thing for a lot of people because a lot of these entities are sad. They're upset. They don't know how to comprehend their spirit life. So when we feel what they're feeling, maybe not those memories, but we feel their sadness, and we're already in a depressed state, these things can really take us for a ride. I've seen it happen to a lot of people. A lot of people's depression, the depth of it can be related to spiritual energy. And this is something that I've written a lot about. I do have a book that's going to be coming out at some time in the near future. And this is something I touch base on a lot because I studied it so much. The first 3 years in this field, I was so hard at proving that these things manipulate our day-to-day lives. And I know because it happened to me. It happened to people that I know and I love. And I've seen it tear people apart. And to this day, I believe that these things are 90% responsible for the suicides that happen. And that's why suicide awareness, I mean, suicide's just a bad thing, but that's why it's so important to me to touch base on it sometimes with people and let them know, like, if you think you're suffering now and you think that taking your life is the way out, that everything's going to be better, that's not the case. You will only suffer now to hurt yourself to suffer more. Because once this entity, once you can see it every day and you're living your life with it, if that's what pushed you to the edge, man, your depression is just the beginning. So please don't hurt yourself. If you feel like you have something attached to you, don't automatically assume that it's something dark. Give it a chance. Try and talk positively to it. Try and help it in your own way. You're not going to be able to all of a sudden use your third eye to see the light, see the portal, the heaven's light that, you know, everybody's always claimed that is there. If that light is there, and tell them if you can see it, go to it. If that's what you believe. Whatever the case may be, I'm just trying to give you helpful information. This is what I know. This is what I believe. A lot of people will call it theory, whatever they want to call it. I've been doing this for a very long time. I have over 700 investigations to my name. Over 740 now. Oh my God, I'm knocking them down. I love this. I love what I do, and I've learned a lot, so I'm just trying to share it with you guys. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, share. I'm running out of breath here. I usually edit these videos. Do leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about these informational videos, and let me know what you want me to make an informational video about. With that said, I love you guys. I'm out of here. Boom!